Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Kingdom to Crowns Norselands DLC. So, in the previous episode, we were kind of introduced to the basic concepts of how the game works. I kind of do apologize, maybe the episode was a bit shorter. Ooh, wow, fancy backgrounds. Yeah, sorry, I have the attention span of a goldfish. So, on this one, we are tackling brand new land, and therefore hopefully we're gonna come across new challenges, new blueprints, and new things which we might come across. I'm really hoping you're all gonna make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so we can have lots of fun with this, and hopefully we're gonna have quite the successful series. That is, if I do not overextend myself too much, if I don't play too aggressively, and if I don't repeat the mistakes I did in the Kingdom's New Lands series, which I did here on the channel before. So I'm really hoping that this is gonna turn out good, and I'm not sure what this is. Oh, so we are looking at a chest with gems. Interesting. So these were completely absent in the previous world or previous map, which makes me wonder if we can actually return to some of these places. I don't think I can recruit people by giving them these gems though, so that's gonna be something which I'm gonna have to hold on to. It's actually funny that we have different colors of the jewels too. So I do wonder if we're gonna need like a specific color for certain things, or if we just need any of them, and that's gonna be all fine and dandy. But right now what we need to do is start to establish our settlement. So we should have our couple of settlers in. I really need to get money in order to reinforce the fortification. I don't know if the merchant is gonna give us money on the first night. It looks like he is. Really cool guy. So let's see if we can reinforce the fortification, because we are getting to the first nightfall. Do we have someone who has no equipment? Yes, we do. So let's change that. We have 3 more silvers, so what I would love to do is actually reinforce this. We still should have the time to do so before the enemy starts to run in. I don't know if we're gonna have access to the palisades or the stronger fortification. Hold on, I'm trying to give you the money, but for some reason we don't have the money, so I cannot really give you the crown. Okay, so let's see if our archer has managed to hunt down something. So that's a big no-no. Sadly, a little disappointed, but okay. I do wonder if that large town in the background indicates we're gonna come across a larger quantity of settlements or something. It would certainly be awesome for us. We have already enemy coming in. Yet again, like in the previous episode, they seem to be coming in from the left side. So what I'm gonna try to do on the next day is try to run through the woods and see what can we come across. If there are settlements, if there are treasure chests, what is it that we can find here? So we have the merchant, we have the settlement with the peasants, we have the ship where we crashed, so we're gonna have to fix it. We have the jewels, and we have day 10. Wait, why am I not starting all over again? Usually when we reach these new lands, I should be coming across new place. What is this? A cat. Okay, interesting. Is a cat worth 3 jewels? Someone who owns a cat has to let me know. I'm more of a dog person. But if I'm too desperate, I'll eat anything. Okay, so we have one of these portals which is gonna be popping in. So this is gonna be switching every couple of days and nights. So we're gonna have to watch out for this to see where the danger comes from, and if we're gonna be forced to actually destroy these small portals in order for us to fix the ship and get off these lands onto the new ones. But we need to be careful on how we do this, because if we try to be too aggressive with our approach, it can actually harm us. Okay, so we have 5 jewels. I'm gonna probably... Oh, fudge. I don't know what the hell that is, but I'm not touching it. So I'm gonna have to make my way to that cat monument. See if we get a pet out of it or something weird's gonna happen. I'm gonna have to reach the settlement before the nightfall in order for us to expand further. Actually, I'm happy to see that the studio decided to invest into some music. It's really nice. Question is the last thing which we have a coin, or is the last thing which we have a jewel? Oh, fudge. This is gonna be super bad. Oh, so they can defend themselves. Oh. So, that's great, actually. Usually in the base game, when you have your peasants, if they get touched by the enemy, it's game over. You lose them because the creatures are just able to take the coin from them, turning them into the... Okay. So what is this? Do I pay and I... Ooh, okay, interesting. Whoa! That's fast. Okay. So, interesting. I have switched a horse for cats. Being dragged by cats around. Is that animal torture? What was that? Does that mean that I only rent this for a certain amount of time? What's happening? I want to give money to the guy in here. How do I give you the money? Okay, I'm quite sure I'm gonna need a lot of archers here. I do wonder what's gonna be the attacking unit and if it's gonna mess up the whole thing for us. We're gonna have to start expanding. What is that? Why is it making that weird thing? So we have 2 jewels now. Yeah, I'm gonna be careful with this moving around because these cats are really fast. It's day 11, so it's actually interesting to see the change that we are not starting from day 1, but it just continues the days. As usually it starts a brand new calendar of sorts if we reach a new region. This is so weird. Why does it have to keep making that stuff? We really need to get money, but we also need to expand. So we know that there is the portal, which we need to get rid of on the left side. Deforestation seems to be giving us a bit more cash than it used to. And it looks like we would be able to get a farm on this side of the map this time, which would be closer to our base of operation. I want to give the coin to the merchant so that he would go back to his settlement. Am I gonna be able to do that? There you go. So please return. Let's do this. And okay, we can keep on expanding. I don't know if the jewels are gonna be able to be transferred from one region onto another region. That's something which we're gonna have to take a look at. But getting here would be important due to the farmland, as that will be a good source of income. It's gonna take a while for these trees in the background to disappear. This is unfortunately completely unprotected, so I don't feel really that safe doing anything with it. I don't think we have any unemployed peasants. I really like the sunsets. It has this interesting color to it. So we have the better fortification installed. We have 1 silver, 2 jewels, and unfortunately it doesn't look like this is going to be much of a hunting ground for our archers. And they're starting to run back, so should we. I think the attack might come in from the other side. This is truly an interesting carriage. Thank you. So I'm definitely gonna try to expand the land even in the other direction. But we're gonna have to be careful on how far we go here. Because sure, we can get those shields, which would be great, but I also cannot afford to lose the merchant yet. I'm gonna have to be careful on how many trees can I chop down here. So I definitely don't want to lose these 2 settlements here. Just gonna make it a bit awkward. But I can see here that we would be able to build a fortification and a tower, expanding the settlement even further. I don't think they're gonna be able to hunt down just about anything in here because I did not see any moose. So I'm gonna try to run in front of these and see if we can actually force them to run towards the archers. So if we make the pacing correct, I'm gonna spook them so that they would go in the direction where I want them to go. One of them has been hunted down. Okay, returning. Trying to stay over here in order to keep the moose from turning the other side. Not really working. Come on, run towards the archers. That's a good guy. You too. Looks like we have a storm on our hands. Archers were able to succeed. Really nice. So what we're gonna do here is invest into expanding over here. It looks like they have some sort of mixture of a hammer with the axe together, like a universal tool. It can totally happen, those sort of things work. I actually saw once this weird documentary on how the Vikings were able to get iron for smelting weapons. And it showed that they were able to learn that through working with the sand or other resources and materials which were available, from that specific resource, they were able to start extracting these other materials or try to get the iron out of them, and by doing so they were able to then get the iron ingots, and from then they were able to start making other materials or other tools and stuff like that. So that was pretty damn neat. Like, how do you get to that point of ingenuity that you are able to find this sort of resource? That's the interesting thing. I don't really recall the details, it's been quite a long time ago, so just to be warned, but they definitely did not go into like deep shaft mining where they were able to come across the iron or something like this. So they definitely did have different methods. And I'm so weirded out with this weird thing with the cats doing that shimmying thing. I'm not really sure if it's this, that they are able to speed up so dramatically fast, or what is it signaling, but we will see. So the enemy is coming in. I did not notice any means of us to introduce stone fortifications. And at the end of the maps, I did see these weird blobs as if, and it's kind of hard for me to then consider what is like the final goal here, or what are we supposed to do with those creatures, or how fast can we leave a kingdom or an island. We're gonna start to deforest this side. I'm trying to come across a place where we would be able to get our hands on a fortification and a tower combo, which I right now do not see. Still have 2 jewels. We have a bunch of coin, so we are able to recruit these fellas. What is this place? Is this gonna be some separate settlement or something? Oh, this looks like that weird lumber mill which we do require in order to build those better constructions. Okay, even more jewels, and once they enter our chest, they are changing color. Okay, what do we have here? Oh, so I have a person riding the cat? I'm not sure how do I feel about this. Okay, so we have the portals on both sides. I think we are reaching the end here. Yeah. So these 2 portals are going to be switching sides based on what night when each is going to be active. Hopefully with these kitties we're going to be able to escape the evil. But right now I'm kind of trying to wonder how much can we expand or upgrade our fortifications, our towers, and so on and such. I'm gonna drop 2 coins over there. Hopefully that's gonna allow the units to then grab what they need. Try to do the deforestation. Beautiful. Okay, the cats are still tired. We need to build beyond this place in order for us to get some of those farmers. And I would be really happy if you fellas can expand and upgrade this too. Okay, so let's get an engineer. And I want to upgrade the fortification here. We can do an archer, sure. No, that's not where I want to drop the coins. I want to give it to this fella. It seems like only until a certain time you are able to do just that. So if you miss the moment, it's like he's not gonna leave after a certain time. Come on. You should be able to fix this. Why did this weird person leave the cats? I don't know. Not sure what's the benefit of having him. But I have to be careful here. Okay, we almost had an issue as the enemy forces are coming in. Despite the fact that I did see the portal activating on the other side, they are still coming in from this flank. Okay, that's interesting. We're gonna be able to increase the fortification here. I think we're gonna have to go even further to the left in order to get the shield artisan. Wow, did you make that? I don't want to give the money to you because you're not gonna do anything useful. You're just gonna ride the cats, and I'm not really sure if even that's abusing the animals or what's happening. No money for your queen? There we go. What I want to do is upgrade the fortification here. So it's gonna take our engineers a bit to get done. I don't see anyone coming in from this side, so I don't know if those 2 coins are still on the ground or if they have been picked up by the enemy forces. And I don't have any more money, unfortunately, so I cannot recruit the other person. Oh, wow. Why is it that in this map I have so many weird means of transportation? So I don't know which is better. Okay, so there's an achievement for switching so many transports. We can still get the cats for 7 silvers. Or we can keep this reindeer. This is one oversized reindeer, that's for sure. These 2 trees are still marked to be chopped down, including this one. I don't see a spot where we can get fortification in order for us to start working with the farm here. So that's kind of problematic for me. And also I see an issue with the engineers running into the woods when they should be at the camp. We're also no longer getting 2 silvers for chopping down these trees. Wait, we are not? I'm confused right now. Okay, it looks like we're gonna have lots of enemies coming in now. Is this like a Christmas thing with this reindeer, or what's happening right now? I'm a little confused. Okay, so are they already hunting, or what just happened? Are we getting like the Arctic night or something when it's gonna be dark for a couple of days, or what's happening? So it looks like it's gonna be the red moon. So I'm anticipating more forces are gonna be coming in. The problem is I don't know from which side of the map. Actually, on one occasion, I do believe it happened that nobody came in. But I don't think that's gonna be the case now. Ooh, they have different helmets. Oh wow, that fortification is going down rather fast. Fellas. We are losing rather fast the entire flank. Despite them having all these things, that did not work the way I intended for it to. Let's see if we can have this rebuild. But this is why I have to be careful. The further we go in the game, the more dangerous this is gonna be. So this should get us all the way up to where we were with the fortification. I don't know if we can go further with it. There is certain limitation as to how much you can upgrade certain fortifications. Can I give you the damn coin already so you can fudge off to your camp and bring me more money? Awesome. We can get more archers, which would be great. I don't want to be losing the merchant, so I have to be careful with chopping down trees in here. don't know how much further can the reindeer run in comparison to the horse. Oh wow, the animals are actually not afraid. Is that a dog again? So we did come across this pooch, which was like... Wait, so are these gonna follow us now, or what's happening? Because we are getting these weird hearts. I don't want the basic horse, despite the blue hair, which is super awesome. Don't get me wrong. I don't think I can pull it off, personally, but we're gonna need reinforcements, that's for sure. I wasn't really a huge fan of the cats pulling the chariot. Main reason, it was making that weird noise as if to signal when it's ready to supercharge or run super fast or something weird like that. It was a little bit weird. Okay, so it seems like we need even another building in order to upgrade the fortifications even further, but because the red moon will not happen every damn night, should be theoretically safe. There's 5 more trees to be chopped down. We would be able to build this over here, but there is no other fortification option for us to protect this, and that's a problem for me, because if we cannot protect the farm, that's making it a little bad. It's not the safest way. If we upgrade here, let's give you the money. I don't know what does this drunk person do. If she increases the morale, or what's the deal? Let's get 3 archers at least. Because I'm starting to feel like the safety is in numbers, literally, or at least in how many arrows we can spam at the enemy when they try to attack our place. So having a couple of them should be the way to go. How many people are holding out on me? We're gonna have to upgrade the settlement too. Because if you do not do so, you cannot get the building like this for the distribution of sites for farming and such. So I'm thinking what we're gonna do is just build the basic farm. And if we would get money from these rabbits, raccoons, and everything else, then theoretically we can start investing. What was that with that arrow? Did you see it? It was coming in really weirdly. Did you just hunt down some chicken which spawned in at the farm? That was weird. Okay, so we're gonna need a farmer, and we are gonna actually have to go on and recruit a peasant to take on the job. So now there are even... Is that a turkey? I don't know if that's a chicken or a turkey. I kind of did screw myself over here because I set in... Yeah, we have people who can be recruited. I don't know if I want to go with the cats. They were super fast and everything, don't get me wrong. I had to spend those 3 jewels in order to get them too. So let's see how much we can expand here. Almost looks like we have Red Riding Hood being the queen, right? Or is it just me? So I don't see the possibility for us to reinforce this really. I mean, we can build the fortification up in here. Like, that's about it. So what I'm gonna try to do instead is go on the recruitment route in order to get in a couple of people. I don't see the possibility to upgrade this building even further. These guys are literally running after us, so I should try to guide them towards the settlement and not towards the portal. So this one is active, so I'm guessing tonight the enemy is gonna coming from this side. So this might be an interesting strategy, as if you have the reindeer as your mount, you might be able to draw in the wild game towards your archers. So the slumber mill settlement is what we need in order to start upgrading structures. In the normal game, you need to come across this sort of monument, and that thing is gonna allow you to keep on upgrading. Beautiful. How many arrows does it take to take down a moose? There's 3 of them. Okay, can we charm them yet again? So let's try this. Let's try to guide them. It's unfortunately getting late, which is making me a little nervous because the archers are running back. So it's quite possible they're not going to be in the hunter mode. And so you can see that they are inside of our camp and literally nobody is shooting at them. Really? Why is nobody shooting at them? Is it too late for me to give you the coin? Probably. So let's stay here in the center of the town for now. And we're gonna see if the 3 fellas are gonna follow. And if the daytime kicks in, you should be able to start hunting these 3 beautiful animals. And the massacre shall begin. Okay, that was fairly productive. So if we time it correctly, or, well, if I time it correctly, I should say, things might escalate rather quickly. This makes me really wonder what the hell am I gonna do with this ship and everything like that. Because if I set up this, which we can surprisingly do, I'm still gonna be forced to give more money. If I would want to free up that dog, I would need to lose the merchant, but because this is not the best place to do farming, just due to how unfortunately close the merchant is, it's gonna be difficult to set this up properly. If I chop down like 1 or 2 more trees, the merchant is gone, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. So if I want to have the shields made for everyone, it's gonna require a couple of more expenditures on our side. And you can even see the fish jumping in the water, which makes me even more frustrated. There's no fishing, especially considering where we are. So usually nations with access to large bodies of water should rely on fishing. I can understand that because we're trying to keep it like 2-dimensional, you want to avoid having people interact with the water. But then again, if we consider what we were able to come across in the New Lands play, where all I had to do is just get the ship into the water, and once the archers boarded the ship, they were able to start shooting at the enemy without the enemy being able to tag the crew of the ship. So you already have introduced the other layer. So it's kind of confusing for me. It's getting late, so I'm gonna wait on expanding. We're gonna have to defend this farm, that's for sure. We are getting our harvest. That's nice. I think we can afford to have like 3 farmers at least. And wait, did I give you the money or what's happening? And what are these floating rocks? This is so confusing to me. I feel like I'm playing Banner Saga or something, which is covered fairly decently on my channel. I'm still trying to get through the last one, if I haven't done so. So we have archers. Look, he even like picked up the water and washed off something of himself. This is gonna be driving me nuts. And here they come. Quite a large force for a normal raid. Ooh, but they do have these thematical helmets and masks, so that's interesting. And despite how many arrows are in the air, they're still taking quite a long time to die. So this is why I think it's gonna be crucial for us to expand beyond this farm in order to protect it. There's even a turkey and everything. There is some potential. We're gonna have to build up this tower as well. Hopefully they're gonna run up over here and try to help us out. We're looking at day 18. Day 18. Let's see if we can recruit the peasants living in here. Now let's see if we can charm these. I'm not sure what's the plural of moose. Mooses? It sounds like a bunch of deserts or something. Where's the other guy? There should be always two fellas inside of each camp. Come on! Follow me, follow me, follow me, keep following me. Oh, so you can have the shield bearers on like each side, it doesn't really matter? Interesting. I'm gonna have to hold on to the money right now though, because my key here is, or our goal here is to try and upgrade this as much as possible in order to have the strong fortification, and then only I can start to consider getting the shields for everyone. Although with the shields, I think they're gonna be able to last a bit longer, so even if the fortification would fall, we can potentially have the archers or just the engineers here be able to withstand a bunch of attacks from the enemy. I don't know if I want to go with upgrading the tower yet, although I think I'm gonna have to. I want to see when it comes to the upgrades for the fortification if we can do anything over here. Because if we can, then I want to have it done. We are expanding to this side, so it's going to be crucial for us to keep this well defended. I just don't know what's going to be the range of the tower here and how it's going to be able to protect this place from the incoming attack. And we're going to have to somehow start financing the ship construction. So I'm going to have to rely on the farming. Hopefully they're going to be able to provide me with a decent amount of silver. Okay, so our fortification has been done. 2, 4, 6. Wow, 12 silvers in order to get the fortification even higher. But for that we need some different sort of lumber mill. Maybe we need like 2 lumberjack camps or something like that. It looks like a different icon, but it should be the same thing. So we have that archer over there. I just don't know if it's gonna be able to reach or fire upon this position. We have 2, I'm counting at least 5 archers on this side, and the enemy is already coming. Oh wow, he's actually able to fire, and he was even able to land a shot successfully. So okay, that's money well spent. I'm really glad we did manage to get the fortification to the highest level. And now the question is, who wants a shield? You want a shield. You want a shield. Everyone, well, some of you get a shield. Go on and grab a shield, you crazy kids. Don't see any gold or silver coming in from the farming. Is the merchant present, or did we lose him, unfortunately? Okay, there goes the money. So I see the merchant. He's just here. So we did have an attack, apparently, at night. Let's recruit, and let's see how much money do I have to shell out for this ship to be constructed. I don't know if we had an engineer on this side. I might have to run into the woods in order to try and attract some of the wild game here. Because otherwise I don't see them being able to hunt down just about anything, as if we do not clear out the woods, the clearings do not form. And if the clearings do not form, well, then we are not able to get the squirrels, the turkeys, and the other animals to pop in. So I'm gonna try to attract the 3 mooses. I'm gonna have to look this up and get them to our archers. So I'm gonna try to run and see what's gonna happen. If they're gonna run towards us despite the damage being done to them or not. So I definitely see that at least one of them has been taken down, which will allow us to finance a tiny bit of this. So I'm doing it 1 plank at a time, which is probably not the best way. Let's see if we can attract the fellas again. And we're gonna run. And it's probably... yeah, it's still not getting late. Okay, that one just spawned in. Beautiful. That worked out really well. Good cooperation. So I might actually keep this mount for now, just due to how efficient and useful it can be when it comes to attracting the large game. Wow, we're still not done. So I have spent quite a lot of money here. And the ones that are being spawned in are just being hunted. But it doesn't hurt when we can attract a couple of them to come in. I think we're still gonna require at least 2 more silvers just to get the basic construction done. Oh, cool. I'll recruit you. And it's getting late, so the archers are running back. So it's gonna be pointless for me to be attracting them. What I'm gonna try to do, if we get the money... don't know if I want to upgrade the tower, but what I want to do is get a whole lot more archers. So I don't recall how many people was I able to recruit. That's a lot of money to upgrade the settlement. Wow, look at that moon go. That is insane. Oh crap, that's a lot of enemies. Okay, the fortification is almost down. I actually managed to break it down just as the night ended, or the attack was killed. We need more silver. Let's give you 1. And what I'm gonna try to do is try to attract the wild game to our archers. I think we are at day 20. I don't see any peasants that can be recruited. There goes 1. We still need more. I want to get at least 3 of them to follow me around. But if it's gonna be just 2, then it's gonna be just 2. Oh, come on! Knock it off with the shift. Why do you then set up these games so that if you keep pressing shift, you can keep getting the notification about you pressing it too damn much? Come on, we're gonna draw these 3 musketeers to follow us. And hopefully get into a bunch of archers. So I'm counting at least 2 of them. Yeah, I think we managed to pull it off. Nice, and the new one which spawned in was just hunted immediately. Okay, we're getting shields now. So, like, decoration pieces. We have 2 more silver. Don't see a peasant that can be hired. Okay, this actually keeping these woods up is not the worst thing ever. We're gonna have to fix up the fortification, and what I'm gonna have to do is get a bunch of more archers in. Are you gonna give me the money? Good guy. You can return? That's a lot of archers. I want to see what's the progress on the ship construction. Oh wow, we're still not done. So the question is now, do we need to kill the enemies or destroy the portals? I really want to save the dog, to be honest, but because I would lose the merchant, it's kind of hard for me to definitely go for yay or nay. So let's see if we can track those 2 into all of our people. It's getting late, unfortunately, so no more hunting. Okay, here we have the shields. I want to get the shields. I think I got way too few of them in order for them to make some sort of a large difference. Unless our farmers have something to say. Something to hide. Let's give them as many shields as possible. We're already attacking. A large attack force. Lots of squishy targets, but those helmets are tough cookie to crack. Okay, so the engineers are sort of forming a shield wall to protect the archers. That's actually brilliant. Damn, like, I'm actually impressed. So they are, like, retreating strategically, not just running off like a bunch of something. I'm impressed. They have seriously done some impressive work with this DLC. Maybe it's just the tougher crowd which we are trying to take care of. So let's see if we can get the big game to follow us yet again. So there's 2. So follow me into a volley of arrows. Beautiful. We saw only 1. Does it mean we can leave? If I would have enough coin, probably. I'm gonna have to maybe attract more animals. 1 just spawned on top of me. Makes perfect sense. Is there 1 more? Just a horse. Okay, there's the other one. And there's the 3rd one. So if this is gonna work out the way I hope, this can give me, if we get 2 to 3 gold per one, it might be equal to 9 silvers. That would be great. Unfortunately, the reindeer is becoming tired. So I don't know what's the distribution of the archers. Because after the first arrow hits the target, they might start to run away. So I don't know if we managed to hunt down all 3 of them. I don't think we did. So I want to get it done. I want to attract the last one. It did already take some damage, so it's only fair to put it out of its misery. Beautiful. And let's see if this is gonna get us off this place. Oh wow, it looks like the drunk person is actually coming in with us. That's kind of unnecessary, don't you think? So by the day 21, we were able to get off the second island. We came across the jewels for the first time. We had quite a large variety of means of transportation, from the cats pulling the cart to us riding the reindeer. We are unfortunately saying goodbye to our horse with the blue mane. It was fun. But we're gonna see what's gonna await us at the next episode. So in case you want to know when that happens, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell, as I publish content on a weekly basis. I have slowed down the upload of the content as of late because I'm trying to work on these larger projects for the channel, so that takes more of a priority, but it also takes a whole lot more time. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna return to publishing 10 videos per week. It's gonna be difficult. I'm gonna see how much time can I dedicate to what and what's gonna be happening. But in the meantime, I'm gonna wish you a pleasant rest of the day, and hopefully I will see you all at the next one. Thank you for watching all. Stay safe out there, and bye-bye for now.